Football Friday Night is powered by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Powerade. It takes more. Culpeper Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks in Evans and Thomson. Great deals on furniture. See it, buy it, take it home today. Austin Park's 44 Strong Foundation. Help us help others so you can be 44 strong. And by Sconiers Barbecue. Old-fashioned pit-cooked barbecue.
And we welcome you to Football Friday Night, Week 14. It is hard to believe. I am Gianna Cephalou. Gabriel, we've got both Georgia and South Carolina schools playing tonight, so we've got a full slate.
We got a full slate of high school football playoff action. It is the most wonderful time of the year, not just because Christmas is almost a month away. Second round of the playoffs, South Carolina teams, and first round of GHSA. Listen, thanks for joining us. Let's get it started, Gian.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's head over to the 3A region. The Westside Patriots hosting the 7-3 Long County Blue Tide. Patriots looking for their 10th win on the year and a first round win under first-year head coach Cedric Mason. Long County wins the coin toss. They elect to receive it first, and they go to the ground game. TJ Grayson gets the handoff. He fights his way into the end zone for 6, carrying those Westside defenders with him. The extra point is good to make it 7-0. The Patriots with the ball here. Very first play of the drive, I kid you not, Gabriel. Jalen Stone takes a shot downfield. It pays off. Elliott Jackson makes the grab, shows the stiff arm, shakes off the defender, and he is in for the Westside touchdown. What a play.
And you were there to catch it.
I was.
First play of the drive.
Game tied at 7. Patriots with the ball. Stone to Jackson connection. Again, he makes the diving catch.
Wow.
Sets them up in the red zone here. A lot of throwing, a lot of passing here. Stone throws a bullet to Joshua Crawford. Westside goes up 14-7. They're moving on. They get the 42-35 win.
Wow.
Now we head on over to Aquinas hosting Darlington. We go to the second quarter. Aquinas leads it 28-14. Darlington's Miles Twyman gets the handoff here. He finds a crease, and he's going to take it to the house to cut the lead. 28-21. Yes.
Wing T gives
now,
you problems.
The good news is for those Georgia schools, they get healthy, right? Quarterback Turner Stevenson is back. He throws to his target. Jack Rhodes finds some room after the catch there. Now Stevenson finds Christian Cates on the outside, and he's going to take off. And look at this. Could he go all the way? Well, he gets brought down to about the 10-yard line.
Horse collar. Should have been a horse
collar. Right, should have been a flag. Speaking of a flag, this touchdown was called back due to a holding call. Doesn't matter. Aquinas wins big, 52-21. They will play Whitefield Academy.
All right, let's head over to 2A, Class 2A, GHSA. The Thomson Bulldogs hosting the Jackson Red Devils. Coach Youngblood's team peaking at the right time, winning their last 5 regular season games, claiming the region title. Thompson takes the field. First quarter.
Love the smoke.
Man, the smoke is, I don't know if the lights are flashing.
Right.
Nice entry. Jackson, quarterback throws an interception, and Thompson takes it to the house.
Pick 6.
Yeah. Good score there by the Bulldogs.
Nice defensive play.
7-7 second quarter. Thompson quarterback Markevian Jones, 7-0, throws touchdown pass. Kennedy Bailey, and then it looks like they get in there. 14-7 is going to be the final score. There's the touchdown pass. I was like, where did my touchdown pass go? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Markevian Jones throws a nice bullet there. Kennedy Bailey, he's a 3-star DB, but he's got some receiver skills too. 14-7 final score. Thompson moving on. And
I'm happy to win. That's it. That I know what playoff football is, and you have to find ways to win the football game. We got a pick 6 on defense. Did well in the special teams game for the most part, and that's what it's about, finding ways to win the football game to move on to the next round. You understand? Yes, sir.
Well, they found a way, and they will move on to play Callaway in the second round next Friday. All right, opening up here for Burke County, halftime the playoff game. Burke County is up 43-14 already. Burke County ball snapped to Cordarius Free, who makes his way up the middle. He's taken down, but he picks up the first down, same drive. This time it's Chris Flournoy Jr. who makes the run. Defenders try to take him down. They were greatly unsuccessful.
Right.
They eventually do it. Another first down. Now we've got Rashard Carter punching it into the end zone for a touchdown. Burke County all over Sonoraville, 57-21. They'll face Columbia next Friday.
Now let's head over to 1A, the 10-0 Screven County Gamecocks hosting another CSRA team, the Glascock County Panthers. The Gamecocks look to continue their perfect season at home. Screven makes their way onto the field there. What a entry there. They're like, they're determined.
Mission.
Yes, the ball is snapped. It's passed to number 10, Drayden Roberts. Look at this here.
Yep.
Hurdle, makes the leap. I love that.
That's
oh my goodness.
on your PlayStation
Yes, runs down the field, a huge first down. That was an incredible play. Same drive, Screven at the goal line. A.B. Hilton runs it into the end zone for a touchdown, 6-0. And then going for the field goal, Glascock blocked by Screven. And get this, it's picked up by Roberts, who runs it back all the way down to the field. I mean, he
the worst
keeps going
possible thing that could happen on a field goal.
Glascock County.
Or yeah, I was going to say, or best, depending on who you're rooting for.
Right, true. Oh my goodness, what an
play.
incredible play there. Screven's ball, Hilton with the ball, runs to the outside, has room to move, and he makes his way to the end zone for the touchdown. He's got that speed. Screven County shuts out Glascock County 48-0 to remain perfect on the year. Now we go to ECI hosting Georgia Military College in their first playoff game. Bulldogs wouldn't take long to strike. Tyler Foreman, he's going to get the handoff here, shed some defenders, muscles his way in for 6. Love that effort there. The extra point good. Bulldogs would take an early 7-0 lead. Now later in the first, Bulldogs find themselves just outside the end zone. A.B. Marsh takes the snap, strolls in. That was easy.
Yeah, it was.
ECI leading 14-0. How about another for Foreman as once again dances his way past some would-be tacklers and finds himself into the end zone again. The Bulldogs with the quick 21-0 lead when less than 4 minutes to go. ECI dominates 63-7. They will play Clinch County next.
Big win for them. Let's see the Bacon County Red Raiders now on the road, taking on the Swainsboro Tigers at Tiger Stadium, all tied up at 21 at halftime. And we have midway through the third quarter, handoff there. Number 19, Joshua Gray hands it to Kyle Johnson. He pushes his way in through the defenders, past the goal line for 6. Swainsboro would lead 27-21 after a failed conversion. Now Tigers back on offense again. Johnson again takes it 40 yards for the score again, with defenders giving chase again and not making it again. Another missed extra point again, 33-21. Bacon County now looking for answers. They would attempt some misdirection, but Ashton McCassell comes from behind, strips the football. Tigers recover the fumble. Red Raiders drive to an end. Swainsboro is moving on with the 40-21 win and will play Northeast Macon. All right, now let's talk about another undefeated team in Georgia, the Lincoln County Red Devils, who are hosting Randolph Clay Red Devils, who will be the better Red Devil on the field. Let's see. Lincoln County running through the banner here at Buddy Buford Field. Randolph Clay with the ball first, met with a swarm of Lincoln County defenders. They had to punt the ball away, and Lincoln County with some great field position midfield. They go to the ground game. Christian Elam breaks free. You're going to see it here. And he takes the ball all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Ooh, I didn't know if they were going to catch him or not.
I'm telling you, it was close. He almost broke away. Aiden Jones, though, now he's going to finish it off. He gets the handoff, scores. No problem. Real easy. Gianna, I think you could have ran that one in there. Makes it 7-0 Lincoln County, cruising to victory 43-6. They'll take on Hawkinsville next Friday night.
All right, we've got McIntosh taking on Johnson County tonight at the Blue Monster. We got the cheerleaders there.
Yeah.
McIntosh quarterback Mackay Jackson throws deep, and Jeremiah Scott of Johnson County takes the opportunity to snatch that ball, an interception, and he takes off. So it is Johnson County's ball now.
The spin move.
Yeah, doesn't want to be taken down.
Back pad flapping, I love
Johnson's QB Ashton Griffin passes off to Tayshawn Norris. McIntosh defense strong though, brings him down to the ground. Griffin fumbles the ball. McIntosh quarterback Blake McMahon throws deep down the field, which is once again intercepted. A lot of defense tonight for Johnson County. They win it 34-7. Now here are some other Georgia final scores. We got Harlem beating Heritage 35-28, first road playoff win in school history. Good for them. Stevenson over ARC 42-18. Carver in Atlanta 69-6 over Butler. Laney with the win on the road 48-29 over Lakeview. Fort Oglethorpe.
And Jenkins County 38, Wilkinson County 27. Dublin ends Washington County season 40-7. Washington Wilkes over Seminole County 32-23, and Warren County over Mitchell County 36-30. That one in double double overtime.
Wow.
Coming up, we'll take you across the border to the Palmetto State for some second round South Carolina High School League matchups. You don't want to miss it. Don't go away.